So the new GR Corolla is going to be officially revealed tonight at 9:30 p.m., but there has already been some leaks online as far as photos, exhaust sound clips, rumors about what's going on. So I want to share with you guys some of the photos. Let me know what you think about it. Drop a comment. The first thing we're going to look at is this kind of front and side profile. And what a lot of people weren't sure about, and it looks like it's confirmed if these are legit photos, we're going to find out tonight, is the front end, they did take that big open wide mouth grill look from the GR Yaris. That really sets this apart from the normal Corolla. I think it really gives it a much more aggressive look to it. You have vents that are going on the sides. I'm going to assume they're functional, hoping like the GR86 where they're functional, unlike the Supra where a lot of them weren't functional. It looks like there's like a wide body kit already on it. It's pretty crazy and intense the way that it looks. If we look at the rear view, you're going to notice this crazy exhaust setup. You're going to see tons of things. One, that wide body, like I was saying, those flares by the fenders, both in the rear and the front. It looks like a spoiler, kind of a, on the hatches, how they work right on top. Looks pretty big and aggressive. This exhaust though, you have single dual or dual single on each side, I should say, however you want to word it. Then you got this crazy oval in the center. I'm going to assume this is because of some active exhaust setup where you can open and close the valves. And instead of just having a muffler and it coming through and kind of like allowing the exhaust gases to flow through the muffler or bypass it but still come out of the same pipes, maybe here they're going to go the route of actually having it come out of separate piping. In other words, the two outside might be when it's open or closed and vice versa for the centerpiece. It's a little funky looking. When I first saw it, I wasn't sure how I felt. Maybe it'll grow on me. Let me know what you guys think about it. It's definitely a super unique setup, and I'm leaning towards it's going to have some sort of active exhaust just from looking at it. There was another interior spy shot that apparently shows a manual handbrake, which is always good. This photo is not the highest quality, but this is something else that came up on the forums. There are hood vents on it. They look to be functional according to like this view right here, especially. You can see the openings in them. This is going to be great for releasing all the hot air that's getting under there, especially with that turbo. It's a small engine with a turbo, probably going to be producing a decent amount of heat. Talking about the engine, there are some rumors that Toyota has bumped the power. They probably just tuned it up a little bit because it is a carryover from the GR Yaris engine in turbo. To my knowledge, at least, there's no differences as far as the parts, but they did tune it up a bit. The current rumors are 300 horsepower and about 273 horsepower. That bump is going to help compensate for the extra weight that we're probably going to see on the GR Corolla compared to the GR Yaris. Another thing that's getting carried over is the GR4 all-wheel drive system. This allows you to split the torque. Basically, they have three modes: normal, sport, and track. From recollection, I know it's a 50-50 and then a 60 front, 40 rear, and then a 30 front, 70 rear to give it that more rear wheel biased feel to it, and that's going to be split using that functionality of normal, sport, and track mode. Some other rumors are they're going to come with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, a 6-speed, which we all kind of knew that already with the intelligent manual transmission, as they call it. Basically, the rev match feature that a lot of the newer cars are kind of having nowadays. Of course, we spoke about the vents already, the hood vents, and a bunch of other aerodynamic that's going to help with cooling and stability and all of that. Another rumor talking about how it's going to be a forged carbon fiber roof. Now, we already talked about how the GR Corolla is going to be heavier than the GR Yaris. So if they took different steps to try and lighten it, that would be really good. I don't know if the Yaris comes with this, so if it's just a carryover or if they incorporated it to try and bring the weight down. So let's real quick show you a little snippet of the exhaust sound clip, which was direct from Toyota. So that's the exhaust sound clip that's coming out of the 1.6 liter 3-cylinder, which is carried over again from the GR Yaris. It kind of sounds like the car was on track. You heard some tires squealing and everything. So I'm super excited to see the official reveal and possibly grab one of these in the future to add it to the channel with my other two cars. Well, I should say three, the two 124 Spiders, one that we're doing a K24 swap in, the RSX Type S, and more to come. this car, if we get it, we're going to be doing a lot to it, having fun with it. So if you're interested in more content on my other cars, you could check out the channel, or on the GR Corolla, when it comes to modifying it, performance data and stats. If we do pick one up, I can guarantee you we're going to be doing all of that stuff on the channel. So consider subscribing if you're interested in more, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.